Hey folks, hope you're doing good. Now we've got an evening vid to check out tonight. This band have made a priority submission. Very appreciative of that. Very, very thankful for supporting the show and all of that. Great stuff. Now these guys, looking on their pages, it says they're a rock, soul, punk rock band from Toronto, Ontario. Now we've had a ton of bands from Toronto on this channel, and all of them have been great pretty much, especially out of Windsor. Real heavy stuff coming out of Windsor, grindcore, deathcore, and all that good stuff. So yeah, but yeah, I love checking out the Toronto bands because they were the bands that started me out on the show. Loads of Toronto bands started me out back in March, and it just feels like a good community going on up there. Loads of different bands, great live scene normally outside of this year. So yeah, I just feel kind of connected somewhat to the Toronto scene because we've checked out that many bands from there and they're all that good. So yeah, we're going to check these guys out today. I think this one's a bit more of a chilled out, soulful track. It's not the kind of music we normally have on this channel, but that's what the night vids are for and stuff like that. Kind of do something a bit more out of the ordinary, not just heavy guitars and all of that stuff. So yeah, we're going to check it out, see what it's all about. This is a band called Bad Breed. Their track is called Not In My Life. It's an official video, so let's check it out. Nice bass tone. Yeah. Just a bit of dirt on those guitars. Yeah. Nice smoothness.
It's simple, baby. You love the rain. It's not so simple, baby, baby. I just don't want no more pain in my life.
Nice drum sounds and cymbal sounds as well.
You love the rain. It's not so simple, baby. 'Cause I just don't want no more pain in my life. Not in my life.
Nice smoothness.
In my life. Not in my life. Not in my life.
Yeah, great voice, power and control. Very nice. Now we've got to guess who's the actual singer.
Cool winds when I am warm. Warm winds when I am cool. Well, am I so deserving?
Yeah, got the soul.
Can everyone else feel this too?
The way those drums are really raw, ping pong across your ears with the roll. Sounds great.
We will listen to the rain. And when I lay beside you,
Yeah, they both got good voices.
I will not feel any more pain.
put a bit of Van Morrison in it. Nice use of the ride, doing some tingy bits, doing some crashy bits. It's all coming through nicely in the sound. I'm going to guess she's not the real singer. Cool video. I like vids like that where you get people to sing it. Very cool. For Deb as well. Yes. Well, as I say, I think that's the end of the track. Yeah. We don't really have this sound on this show very often. But that's really what I say. I got these night vids for doing something a bit out of the ordinary, bringing in sounds that aren't just straight up metal, aren't just distorted guitars and some dude shouting down the mic. So I've enjoyed it tonight that we've brought in some soul, which is something we haven't had anything of on the channel whatsoever. I enjoy a bit of soul, especially when it's done nicely. And these guys had a real smoothness to their sound. Everything was recorded well. The drums had a nice rawness to them, but you could hear every last bit of the sound. You could hear the snare. You could hear all the cymbals, the tings and the crashes. It all just came through the sound great. The guitars were really very chilled, just plucking away lightly. But they were recorded well and mixed well, that they were actually still very prominent and up in the mix, filled out the sound nicely. So although it was very, very chilled guitar, it still filled out the sound. It still kind of had a big presence within the music because it was just mixed very well. Bass tone sounded great right from the off, filled out that low end nicely, gave it the smoothness that it needs in this kind of music. You need a nice smooth bass. If you're doing soulful kind of R&B-ish type music, that's one of the staples of the sound. You don't want a grizzly bass, you know. But there was a nice little bit of dirt on the guitars just to give it a bit of roughness, you know, so it's not a super clean and glassy tone. And I thought that worked nicely. It gave the whole mix just that little bit of dirt, you know. And then the vocals, both the vocalists were superb, knew exactly what they're doing. You know, these guys know what they're doing on the mic, know how to work the mic, know how to work their voice to bring over a power and a real strength and power in the notes, but still hold it back and have a control. And that's when you know they're a great vocalist. So yeah, nice soulfulness in the male vocal as well, really came through. So yeah, loved it. Thought it was a great track. Thanks very much for making a submission. Somewhat a bit different because we had some real heavy music earlier, shouting and screaming. So yeah, that's what I like to do. Check out some more chilled out music in the evening. And this has been very nice. I've enjoyed it very, very much. So I hope you have as well if you've checked it out. Check these guys out if you've enjoyed it. They say they're doing punk rock and other stuff as well. So maybe we'll get a different track with a bit more energy, because I feel like this one was kind of, you know, was more of a ballady track. So maybe if they, you know, they've got punk on their bio there, so maybe they got some more energetic tracks that we can check out as well and see a bit more, you know, more edges to this band as well. Very, very cool. Hope you've enjoyed it, guys. See you around. Bye.